Welcome to WebCosts version 3. This is part 1 of a 2-part video series. The purpose of these videos is to provide you with an overview and demonstration of WebCosts and its many features. In part 1, we will sign on, build a report, run a report, and set up an initial view. In part 2, we will demonstrate setting preferences, sorting, filtering the data, printing and exporting, and saving a report. We'll demonstrate the new improvements as part of a simple analysis. Right now, I'm working to identify prospective sites and related low, average, and high CPMs for a client who would like to focus on the entertainment category. So let's get started. Welcome to the WebCosts sign-in page. To start, I'll sign in with my WebCosts ID and password. If I forget my password, I can request a new one by clicking on Forgot Password. Fill in my WebCosts ID, click Send Password, and a new one will be sent to me. Once in WebCosts, I'm greeted by the canvas and 3 tabs. These tabs are 1. The Standard Report tab, which I'll come back to. 2. The My Report tab. My Reports is where any saved WebCosts reports will be filed. 3. The Shared Report tab. Shared reports are my reports that I want to share with my WebCosts community. This means these reports will be shared only with members of my company's WebCosts user community. Now let's go back to the Standard Report tab. The Standard Report tab is where WebCosts CPM report templates are located. Currently, there are 4 report options. These options are 1. The Channel CPM report. This report will reveal the high, low, and average CPMs for selected categories, sites, and ad networks. 2. The Channel CPM IAB report. This report will reveal the high, low, and average CPM by site and 3 ad sizes: medium rectangle, wide skyscraper, and leaderboard. The third report, the CPMs by site and time span. This report will reveal the high, low, and average CPM for site and 3 time spans: week, month, and quarter. The fourth report is the CPMs by channel, IAB size, and time span combined. This report will reveal the high, low, and average CPMs for selected sites using combinations of the size and time span. To start, I'm going to open a Channel CPM report, which can easily be done by double-clicking on the Channel CPM report or by dragging it into the canvas. Here's the input dialog box. From left to right, we first have the data release selection, next is the available sites box, and the selected sites. Above, I have the search box. We'll start with the data release selection. WebCosts is currently updated every month. Subscribers are notified each month as to when the most recent WebCosts release has been uploaded. Here, I can select one or I can select multiple releases by holding the Control key for PCs or the Command key for a Mac. Or, I can select the Recurring Release option, which allows me to run the current and previous release at the same time. I'm going to select the current release, which, for this demonstration, is November. Next, I have the categories. All WebCosts sites are categorized, and there are 15 categories. Here, I have 3 options available for selecting the sites that I want included in my report. First, I can look at what's contained in the category, select the sites I want, and move them to the Selected Sites space. For example, in the Entertainment category, I have several options. Here's people.com. This is a site I know I want included in my analysis. Second, I may decide that I want the whole entertainment category. In this case, I can drag the whole category over to the selected site space. At any time before I run a report, I can move the site out of the selected sites by dragging it back into Available Sites. The third option is to search for a site by name if I'm not sure what category it's in, and then I can make a selection. Now I'm ready to run the report, except for one important feature. If I'm a contributor to WebCosts and I want to see my data alongside WebCosts, I'll click on Include My Data. As a data contributor to WebCosts, this will allow me to see my agency's CPMs alongside WebCosts CPMs. For this report, I'll run the report without including my data. Okay, now we're ready to run the report. To do this, I just click Run. The report is now displayed on the canvas. To maximize the viewing, I'll collapse the tabs and maximize the report. If I'm running multiple reports on the canvas, I can use the Arrange tab. Before I go any further, I'll adjust my column widths, which I can do easily by clicking on the column and moving to the desired space. Now you're ready for part 2. There, I'll set preferences, conduct a preliminary analysis, and export the final report either by exporting to a CSV or printing.